Hi everyone, Joe Cioffi here, S&S Storm Chasers, meteorologist joecioffi.com, weatherlongisland.com on what is going to be a really nice week overall. We've got this big high that's sitting overhead that's going to move just over and just to our south, and that's going to set us up for another nice night tonight and another nice day tomorrow. Then we're going to start to warm things up on Wednesday with the humidity coming up as well, although we're not going to go to any kind of extreme heat. And we have the next weather front that's coming through, and this front is this is for Wednesday evening, and it's just about getting ready to move through. There are some showers behind it. There's very little ahead of it. The next high is moving into the Great Lakes, and when that starts to move east, there might be a shower behind it briefly Wednesday night, but then another dry, cool air mass, a little bit cooler than one we have this time around, builds in for Thursday and Friday, and then it starts to pull out again to the east like the last one did. And then we have a stronger cold front, which is probably going to allow it to turn very warm and humid over the weekend, this coming weekend. And then here we have another weather front that's moving through for late Sunday. And you can see it there. I drew it in, and when it moves on through, there's some showers and thunderstorms with that. A little more widespread than what we normally have been seeing. And then once that goes by, guess what? Another high builds in, only this time it's weak and to our south, and there looks like there's some kind of secondary front here that comes through early next week. So this pattern is suggestive of a pattern that really doesn't do very much. Certainly no widespread rains are in sight, so the very dry to drought conditions will continue. And when we look at the satellite, you can see, at least from the dry air mass that we have right now, it is clear over such a large area. All of this is just clear skies, and this is the high that's sitting in and moving to the east-southeast, and eventually will settle down, you know, right off the New Jersey coast, right about there. So we're looking good. Some clouds and showers down here in the Gulf states, not really amounting to very much, and we have a little bit of disturbed weather in the Bahamas that's not going to develop into anything spectacular. So no worries really. And when we look at the tropics, we're going to see that there is a developing a tropical depression, possibly a tropical storm by later today. We'll see. There's a low-level circulation that's pretty evident. We'll show you where it is here on this, right about there. It's on the western edge of the thunderstorms, so it'll probably need to get a little better organized. But as we have been saying for over a week now, and computer models have been saying this thing's started out down here, took a sharp turn to the northwest over the weekend, and it's just going to continue gradually on that path over the next several days. It'll never get beyond 60 west, which is right about there. So eventually this is just going to move up and recurve. So enjoy the great weather. Just give you a quick picture here as far as the long range is concerned. We'll take a look at that, and let me just put the upper air here for you. We'll take a look at the upper air pattern that's set up over much of over North America. And you pretty well can see it's pretty much the same thing. Another ridge builds in toward later next week, and then eventually the models, the GFS especially, has been telegraphing a deep trough that's going to try to develop to our west as we get toward the end of the month, and that may allow for even cooler air to start moving in. But we'll see how this all plays out. So don't forget, S&S Storm Chasers, meteorologist joecioffi.com, weatherlongisland.com, and I put up the first in a series of winter weather previews for the winter of 2016-2017, and it addresses water temperatures across the Atlantic and Pacific and their impact on what the winter will be. There's a video on that too on the YouTube channel, so check that out. And do subscribe to my YouTube page. It's free, and it really helps me out with my standing with Google. You'd be doing me a big favor if you did. Thank you so much.